Welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody. Today I'm going to be sharing about cash on hand, your reserves, and how that can relate to you and your business. Now, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I post every Tuesday and Thursday on things I'm going through in my business adventures and how it can help you move faster in yours. So please subscribe. Today I am talking about cash on hand. I have never really held much cash on hand, and in recent past, I've had more cash on hand than ever before. I'm getting rid of all of it, minus just a little bit that my bank says I need to keep for their loans to be in place. When you are building a business, you don't want to have a bunch of cash. Whenever you have a bunch of cash, you get comfortable. I have a couple buddies that are going through this right now. They're getting comfortable. I told them to get rid of their money. They actually did it, and they invested it into their business. They've got a flipping business, and another person just invested into a multifamily deal. I'm very happy for them. You should not hold a bunch of cash, because when you hold a bunch of cash, if you're trying to grow, it will make you comfortable sooner than you should be comfortable. So I encourage those people to reinvest it back into their business. They did, and they seem to be pretty stoked that they did it. For myself, I finally passed the point where I was holding a little bit north of $100,000. I am throwing all of that back in my deals, whether it's debt pay down, whether it's renovation, and a new acquisition. I'm buying a new project, which I'll share in the future on this channel. Very excited about that. Doing a land assemblage play, which that's a business model in its own. But I'm getting rid of basically all of my capital. I'm dumping it, going back to essentially zero when I just got this feat and accomplishment, which was, hey, I saved finally more than 6 figures that isn't allocated. So in your business, you're going to hit these feats, you're going to hit these accomplishments, and you're going to have to decide, am I at a point where I can afford to be comfortable and scale at a slower point or a slower rate, or do I need to keep re-rolling because I haven't hit my target? If you are deciding, do I stay comfortable or do I get really uncomfortable and do what I've done in the past and just keep re-rolling? If you haven't hit your original goals, I'm going to encourage you, just outside your bare essential reserves. If you've got kids, of course, you can't go to $0. If you have a wife or you have a husband, you can't go to $0. But what is the equivalent of zero? Maybe it's 10 grand, maybe it's 20 grand, whatever your 6-month reserve is for living. Blow the rest on your business or on an investment in a property, whatever it is. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm continuing to do. And once I have enough, whatever enough is for you, you just get to establish that. When I have enough to hit my goals, then I will keep all that extra cash on hand for the comfort, for the sleep at night money, because I can afford to slow down in the growth phase. If you're not there, keep re-rolling. And that's the thought process I've had throughout my whole journey, and I'm going to continue to have until I get to the point where I can be comfortable. I hope this helps give you a little bit of direction. You can take as much or as little of this advice, maybe none of it, if you don't like it. But if you stay uncomfortable, it will push you to figure out new solutions, get creative, and grow. So that's why I'm coming from the perspective I'm coming from. That's how a lot of my mentors built their business, and it might be how you build yours. So if you like this type of content, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on Thursday. And until then, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your support.